What is up, everybody, and happy Monday. Today I'm going to be cleaning up my facial hair. As you can see from the sides, it's very patchy. It's always been this way on both sides and underneath my chin. I just have a little bit of patchy areas, but I'm just going to clean it up, get it nice and even all the way around. There's a lot of little scraggly hairs, and I just want it to look nice and clean. So I'm going to get this started, and let's get right into it. Using my Babyliss FX trimmers, I'm just going to detail the outline of my facial hair, not digging into the hair itself, just cleaning up everything on the outside of it, making sure it's nice and detailed, cleaning up everything under my neck, and remembering to pull down on the skin, that way I can get the hair a lot better, and this also prevents me from nicking myself. Using my 1.5 guard, starting with the lever I believe all the way in the open position, I'm just going to start going against the grain of my hair, so pretty much cutting it in the opposite direction in which it grows, and I'm remembering to brush it down, get all that hair out the way, that way I can see what I'm doing and what else needs to be blended. But I'm going to do that on both sides and even on my goatee area, just to make sure everything is even and cut pretty much the same length. This side that I am cutting right now stays a lot darker, and the hair just has always been darker on that side. So I tend to kind of mess up at times and blend my right side just a little bit lighter than I should. But I think I do a pretty good job at making sure it looks even all the way around. I was just using the 1.5 guard with the lever all the way closed on the goatee area, and I noticed it didn't take off enough hair that I would have preferred, so I attached this 1 guard here, and I'm going with the direction in which the goatee hair grows. This way I don't cut off too much and I keep a lot of that length and darkness. Right underneath my neck, I was just showing you guys that it wasn't even on that side, so I'm just gonna kind of raise it just a little bit on this side, on the corner area. Not gonna do much, but just doing that made a whole lot difference. It looks nice and good, nice and clean. Don't forget to continue to brush, you guys. I'm just checking to see if everything is even, if I need to maybe clean anything up, but it looks pretty decent on this side and the opposite end as well, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. Moving on to the mustache area, I'm going to kind of tilt my head to the side just here in a bit, just so I can see it from a better angle. Sometimes I tend to cut my mustache in a way where it's not completely even on both sides, and here I'm just paying attention to a little more detail. These are very sharp, these Babyliss FX trimmers, so I don't really need to use the straight razor because I'm not really focused on detailed on this. Just a nice little cleanup. This is just a touch up, and I think the trimmers I use in this video do a very good job of that. When I'm doing my mustache area with the trimmers, I'm remembering to use the corner of the blade. Sometimes I try to use like the whole blade or like the middle part, depending on how I'm trying to shape it. But I found with these Babylisses, they do a really good job when you use the corner. They're really sharp and they're gentle on my skin, like I always say. They're not gonna cut me, and they just do a nice job. Look at that. Cleaned it up pretty good, you guys. But these do get really hot pretty quick, since that motor is moving rather quickly compared to most other trimmers. So remember to keep your Andes Cool Care with you. That way you guys can keep your clippers cool and sanitized at the same time. With my Andes Slimline Pros, I'm just going to clean the hair underneath my soul patch and on the corners of my lower lip. Gonna kind of tuck my lip in and look like I'm kind of in a bad mood. That kind of helps to stretch that area of the hair so I can get it cut down evenly, and just making a ball with my cheeks so I can clean up the hair that sits on my cheekbones. With my wonderful and trusty Bronze Series 9, I swear I love this thing. I'm going to clean up all the hair on my neck area. Going to clean everything on the cheek area, underneath the mustache area. This way I don't have to use a straight razor. But if you prefer to use a straight razor on that part, then by all means go for it. Make sure afterwards to clean up everything, all the hair that's going to sit on your neck if you're not going to shower right after. Make sure to moisturize, get everything looking nice and clean. Don't forget to moisturize the neck area and just all over the facial hair. Everything that you just cut, just moisturize it. I'm using Aveeno unscented lotion. I do have sensitive skin, so I try to stay away from anything with like perfumes or scents in it. So this seems to do pretty good for my skin. This is the end of the video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking that like button. and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.